Hey, welcome to the 30. I want to thank you for joining us today. It is a very special day, a special broadcast. This is our 25th episode of the 30. I'm your host, Patrick, and we have lots of good things in store for you today. First and foremost, we're going to 1 hour, so 30 times 2, 60 minutes of great interviews. I have some special guests all lined up. We also have some giveaways, so you don't want to miss this show. Do me a huge favor. Go ahead and share and share it with someone else. We are streaming live on both Facebook and YouTube. So I'm just going to go ahead and let's get started. All right, we are ready to go. I am so excited. I've been looking forward to this episode for the last 3 weeks. So lots going on. I missed you guys last Thursday. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. I hope it was safe and you're doing well. Again, this is the 30 with your host, Patrick. And as I said, this is our 25th. Can you imagine that? I can't even believe that it's been 25 episodes since we started the 30. As I said, we have a number of surprise guests. I am not going to tell you who they are. You will see them when they come into the broadcast. They said yes. Some you have seen before, and we have a couple new guests that will be on tap. So join us from now till, I would say, another 58, 57 minutes. Of course, we want to thank our sponsor, Cindy Ray with C Ray's Thought Pops. Make sure that you visit her. Let her know that Patrick or the 30 sent you. So I am not going to delay here. I'm just going to bring in our guest right now. First guest is, of course, Bobby Young from Full Scope Sports. Then our next guest, my little sis. Hey, Jimmy Marco. So welcome to the 30. Thank you for coming back, for joining us. This is great.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, thank you, Patrick.
All right, we have a lot to do here. So since you joined us, let's see, Bobby, you were on first, I think. I'm not sure which episode, and Jimmy, I'm not sure which episode either. Well, we are at the 25th. So let's start with ladies first. Jamie, what have you been up to since you joined the 30?
Hold on one second. Not right now. I am actually
nothing but live broadcasts, huh?
Right. Nothing like having a 5-year-old jumping on you when I was like, not now. So what I've been up to the past 5 minutes is mopping my floor, making dinner. So much has happened. Geez Louise. Every day I get to work with different incredible clients. Had a chance to work with Bobby last couple months.
Yes.
Was his wonderful staff. Jeanette's awesome. But every day it's hard for me to kind of think about what's happened over the last time since we spoke, because there's so much that I couldn't narrow it down, but it's just been a great time. Every day that I wake up breathing and living and getting the chance to work with new clients is a great day.
That is a great day. Now you are with Evolve the Business. Tell us a little bit about that again, please.
So we are coaches. Sorry, you can hear my little one back here going a little crazy. Can you actually go to Bobby for 1 second?
I'm going to go to Bobby.
Patrick, things are going, like I said earlier, things are going in the right direction. I think that retail is not fully coming back, but we made some pivots in the business. And it's great to say that we have started a inside sales group. And that's where Jamie came in. I reached out to Jamie via my wife, because you guys used to work together. And she said, I have a great resource for you. So I connected with Jamie, and Jamie did 7 sessions with my inside sales engagement manager just to give her some ideas on how to cold call, how to warm call, how to drip on customers. And so we're starting a whole new venture within our organization of just getting ready for our commercial side, doing embroidery, doing custom printing for small businesses and team sales. So it has been a whirlwind of movement. It's funny that you had Jamie and I, at the same time, because we literally just stopped working together about 2 weeks ago, and in about another month we will be getting back together to do some training within our store.
Good. And
Well,
you
that's
couldn't
a
have
fun
anyone
surprise.
better than Jamie, right? She's when it comes to in terms of training and coaching sales reps, she's the best. I'm partial.
Yes.
Partial to her. So what can I say? So that's great, Bobby. Jamie, welcome back once again. How's the little one? How's Hannah doing?
Well, she's doing great, but she has decided to wear her evening clothing line, which is not appropriate for online. So I was like, get away. We're all good. It's every day is an interesting balance of, we all know, we're all entrepreneurs, right? We all, have our family units and what it looks like, but to balance all of that. So it's never a dull moment.
Never a dull moment. Absolutely. So let's talk about, I know we have a limited time here. Let's talk about what you guys, so Jimmy, give the guests, our viewers, what you normally do on a day. So what's a day in the life for Jamie? A typical day in the life.
Yeah, that's a great question. So I actually have 3 different pillars that I work within, and it's customer experience, sales, and leadership. And so every day, my workload consists of either working with large teams from Fortune 500 companies where we're training hundreds of team members at a time, or to one-on-one coaching for a smaller business like Bobby's at Full Scope Sports. They've got a handful of team members there that are incredible. So doing one-on-one coaching, or doing keynote speaking where we're inspiring and developing leaders and individuals to think bigger, think better, and to feel good about their decisions they make every single day. So that is my life. So really every day it's a combination of everything. If we looked at today, today I had a coaching session this morning. And then since you introduced me to StreamYard, I apparently am a freelancer when it comes to producing streams for people.
I love it.
Yeah. So tomorrow I'm super excited. There's a not-for-profit locally that I'm volunteered my time to do their big black tie event that they can't have in person anymore. So they're doing it online. So we were working on the production of that today. And then, and then just developing new content for another client we have. So it's either developing and writing content, delivering content, coaching, or keynote speaking.
It's funny how the new skills that we've gained, right, since this pandemic. I've never thought I would be online doing a show for 25 plus weeks. Yeah. Would have thought that. Now, here we are. Bobby, you've gone through your ups and downs with Full Scope Sports.
Yes.
Let's talk about that and how you're doing.
Yes. Full Scope Sports, I always tell people we're a hybrid location in Smyrna, Georgia. We actually have a sporting goods store that consists of products for baseball players, soccer players, on the recreational side. But we also have a running specialty store. And when I speak of running a specialty store, if you're training for a 5K or 10K or anything of that nature, we prepare you for that based on the shoes that you run in, the socks that you run in. We help prepare you for that. So we are hybrid there in Smyrna, Georgia, where we have a running store and a sporting goods store. But speaking of pivoting, Patrick, during the downtime, as you said, I didn't think I would be a screen printer or a person that can embroider on a hat. But things happen, times changes, and we are now doing commercial embroidery and screen printing on team wear, on corporate gear, and anything that we can put on a hat or on a shirt or a pen or a pencil. So we have made that pivot to do the things we need to do to be successful.
Awesome. Good. So let's look at 2021, which is right around the corner. What projections or plans do you have for your business? Jamie?
Who do you want to go first?
Sure. Jamie.
Well, before I do that, I think Bobby left out a big new piece of his business as well, too. Aren't you doing vinyl as well, too, now?
Yes.
Just want to make sure you guys hear that, because that's huge for businesses as well. So I got your back. Don't worry.
And you're also doing, I saw Heather started doing exercise with wine or something like that. So you can't miss that out, Bobby. These are good details. Don't miss these things out.
Yes, that was an event that we had at our store because Patrick, our avatar is the female that's 24 plus that has a kid that plays sports, that love fitness, yoga, P90X, anything. So we're trying to get that customer into our store. So the best way to get them in the store is do wine and workout. So that's an event that we will do quarterly. Yes.
Nice. Now, is that online or is that in the store? Just on?
Yeah, we do social distancing in the store. We have a big enough room that we can actually be 10 feet apart. But, with that being said, Patrick, I'm always pivoting. We might add online to that also. So we can do in-store and online.
I would highly recommend that. That's an online piece.
Yes.
Hey, I'll grab a glass of wine and watch.
Yes. And our instructor will tell you what to do while you're there in your living room with your 5-year-old. And she can get into it also. So we can make it happen.
All right. So let's talk about your 2021 plans.
Sure. So for me, we actually, because it's such a game of Tetris of trying to really shuffle different clients all the time, we actually started planning our 2021 year in May. So it's incredible. A lot of my clients, because there's such a need for training and development, pivoted and get that you have to do things online now. They still need those skills, they still need that training, and they still need those resources. So everything is either on Zoom or Microsoft Teams or WebEx or StreamYard. And so we actually are pretty booked out for 2021, not completely, but have a really good plan in place. And it's kind of like just business as usual. As you guys know, it's a new year, but I often don't even know what day of the week it is.
Yes, that's true. Yes. Same here. It's crazy.
Yeah, so it's like just another day in, paradise.
That's right. Bobby, what's your projections or plans for 2021?
So my projections and plan for 21 is to continue to grow each channel of our business. We have an online presence. We also attend travel ball tournaments. We do really big events where we set up a pop-up shop and we go out and do those things. We have a truck decorated and all that good stuff. And also continue to drive the retail side along with the commercial side and the printing and vinyl side of it. But ultimately, Patrick, I am preparing to purchase my own building. I would love to move into my own building, have everything all in one so people can one-stop shop. They can get embroidery done. They can touch, feel the products that they want embroidered or put vinyl on, but also shop for running shoes or a bat that a kid needs to play in the baseball. We want to do a one-stop shop. We want to be different. We want to be a boutique, but have it all in one place.
That's awesome. I love it. Love it.
Yes. With the wine bar. I'm just sorry. I'm going back to that.
That is awesome. That is great. Congratulations, Bobby.
Yeah, that's great.
That is anything that we can do to help, just let us know. You know that you're a friend of the show. So anytime you want to come on, just let me know.
Definitely. We definitely will.
Jamie,
you should do like a live spot with him, like in the store and get a tour with it.
Yes.
There you go. StreamYard can do all that now.
Yes. Jamie is the best at that. She has given me some great ideas already. She's
always thinking outside of the box.
Yes.
That's why I always have her close to me.
Yes.
He can't drop me. He can't get rid of me. He's stuck with me forever.
Exactly. I realized that from the first time I called you and you said, she's not here, but that's another story.
We're actually coming up on our, I think our anniversary of some sort of meeting each other, because I believe I started in February. I'll have to think about it when I started that job, or we'll have our 10-year anniversary or something like that.
Wow, it's being that
longer than that actually.
10 or longer than that.
Yeah, longer than that. 2009.
Sure.
Yeah, 11, almost 12. Jeez.
So this is what I want to do, guys, before you depart us. Thank you so much. We are going to do something here and try to give away a little gift. If you are watching the show, right, and we hope that you are, do this. Drop us in the comments field, #the30. #the30. drop it in the comments. And what we'll do is that as we go through the show, I am going to give away some goodies. We have the Jackman Group cups. We have a Jackman Group cap. Bobby, you want to give away something too? So we
Actually, wow, that's pretty cool.
All right.
So Patrick, we don't actually have any giveaways, but I do have a way we can save money for our viewers.
Okay.
If you sign on now, we have a product code or a discount code I would like to give out. So if you go to our website and when you check out, you purchase something, use FSS10F and you will get a percentage off any order that you make online tonight.
So make sure you put that in the comments.
Okay. I
Bobby.
definitely will do that.
All right. So that our viewers can check that and see. We have, let's see here. George's okay. All right. Hashtag the 30. Make sure that you do that. I'm not going to put who's up there yet, but make sure that you do it. And I think our next guest will probably be the ones to select who's who. All right.
Hey, Patrick,
so
is that George that I know too?
that is George. Yeah. From Texas.
George,
What's up, George?
I was like, I know that name. Hey, I'll give you, Patrick. I will give you a 1-hour free consultation about sales for somebody out there if you want to give that away.
Okay. All right. You hear that? Make sure that you drop it in the comments field. The 30. I'm thinking George can probably benefit from that, right?
He's like, I've had enough of Jamie in my lifetime.
Make sure that you drop it. The 30. Hashtag the 30. And we'll give Bobby, put that offer in the comments. And Jamie, if you want to put that in the comments, but I'll make sure that we give that away during the course of the 30 minutes. Yeah, George says, hi, guys. Hi, George. All right. Thank you so very much. We will see you, Bobby. Thank you. Jamie.
Bye. Thanks, Bobby. Good to see you. We'll catch up soon, hopefully.
Yes, we will.
Patrick, good to see you. And both of you, happy holidays.
Thank
you, guys. Same here.
Happy and healthy and safe New Year.
All right.
Love you guys.
Right back at you. Bye, Patrick.
Bye-bye now. Hey, so that's our first two guests. This is great. I am liking this. It's going to be a busy time, guys. So hashtag the 30. Make sure that you put it in the comments field because we have two offers in there, two drawings, one from Full Scope, all right, discount to his store, and then an hour of sales consultation with Jamie. So we're going to draw that. Right now, I'm going to bring in two other guests into the stream. Let's see if we can bring them in. I have Cindy Ray. What's up, Cindy Ray?
Hello, Mr. Patrick.
And I have Sabrina Tika. Welcome to the 30.
Congratulations.
Hello. Congratulations.
Thank you. All right, so tell us who you are, because we are short on time as usual.
Go for it, Cindy.
Okay, I'm Cindy Ray. And I'm so proud to sponsor the 30 with Patrick Jackman, who's amazing.
Thank you very much.
And we're event planners in Dallas, Texas, and a little suburb off of Dallas in Plano, Texas. And we pivoted and are doing the Thought Pops, and they bring a lot of joy and smiles. And thanks to Patrick, who is so good about talking about strategic partnerships. We have really enjoyed getting these fun things out here that really spice up your Zoom calls. And we also are working on a wonderful gift for the holidays called the Platinum Gift Experience, which is a party in a box.
Awesome. And we will talk about that shortly because I have some pictures to show our viewers. Sabrina, let's talk about who is Sabrina?
So my name is Sabrina Tika, and I met Patrick and Cindy in May at an amazing virtual event. And there was a slight twist and turn in our business from OpEx Consulting Services. I saw the need for dashboard and like web tech services in the virtual event space. And so I started building sales pages and dashboards, password protected things, so that a virtual event can actually experience a digital venue. So that's what, I pivoted to that. My husband still works with larger corporations doing IT services. So it's been fun. I've done probably about 10 or 12 events. We have another one coming up that's an expo, which is phenomenal. So we're enjoying helping people help people.
Awesome. And I must say, both of you are my close friends now. We've met, it's what, May? It was May?
End of May.
Yeah. Wow. And we've become so close. And Cindy is a sponsor of the 30. And then Sabrina, we do work back and forth. And I'm happy to say that, Sabrina, I was looking for a coach, someone to help me along. And Sabrina is my coach. So thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I really love it. So I'm looking forward to you giving me some good information to take the company to the next level.
Absolutely.
So thank you.
Absolutely.
And Sabrina does the Tika Talks.
And and she does the Tika Talks,
which is awesome.
Yeah.
So a lot going on. C-Ray, Cindy, let's talk about your package in terms of your new gifts.
Well,
we're that you have.
Very excited about it. We looked all over the market and couldn't find a premium luxury gift that is just for that special someone. It's a great for a birthday, anniversary. It's terrific for employee recognition or client thank you. And we can't gather in person, so we send the party to you. And it's a beautiful handmade keepsake box. And Patrick, can you?
Yep, I'm showing it right here. It's a beautiful box. Absolutely.
Yep.
Gorgeous.
And do you have the shot of the inside?
I don't have the inside yet, but I'm going to grab that. So just continue going.
Okay. Our business has always been about sharing experiences together and in person. I'm an event planner by trade for the last 35 years. And unfortunately, we can't gather together in person. So we thought the next best thing would be to send the party to you at home. And so we included all things that are fun to enjoy at home. We've got 2 of the wonderful light up masks that have a filter. We do 2 confetti, handheld confetti launchers. We've got a premium nut mix for the salty flavor for everyone. And for the sweet, we do a champagne gummy bear. We've got 16 cocktail napkins and a reclosable package. We've got a champagne cocktail kit, so you can make 6 delicious champagne cocktails. We've got a box of gourmet chocolate truffles, and last but not least, we have the nicest deck of playing cards you will ever encounter. It's a 52 deck playing card, and it was custom designed and just beautiful. So all fun things to do at home while you're stuck indoors.
Awesome. It looks great.
Gorgeous.
Cindy, why did you move into this business? So what prompted you to go into this high-end business?
Well, we love the idea of swag boxes. We love the idea of gift boxes, but we couldn't find anything that was a keepsake. Most of the time when you get a swag box, the boxes are wonderful and they're printed nicely, but where do they end up? The trash.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought how nice it would be to get a really wonderful package that's got gold foiled embossed on the platform. You can enjoy all the elegant products inside, but then you can lift the platform up and take it out, and you've got this gorgeous box to put in your home or your office that holds papers or jewelry or whatever you find that you'd like to use the box for. So it's a gift that lasts and that we really thought people would enjoy using.
Awesome. Good. And I love it. And I love your thought pops. So kudos.
Thank you. You know, that's a great little $8.99 gift. There's 5 of them that come in a package.
And I love them too.
Yay! I'm so excited.
We all use them. We all use them.
Thank you. I think the thing of it is unfortunately the virus is still running like crazy, and we're all stuck indoors and at home, and we are looking for a way to be heard. You get on these Zoom calls and everybody's muted, and you want to be a part of the conversation. And this is such a great way to be a part of that conversation. But I have to tell you that the virtual event on virtual events, I'm so grateful that I attended that, because I'm so happy with our partnership between Sabrina and me and Patrick and me and the 3 of us. This would have never happened. I would have never met you, and I couldn't be, there are silver linings if you look for them. There is light. And you guys are certainly that light. And Patrick, I love the 30. Sabrina, I love the Tika Talks. It's such a great way to stay connected.
Yeah.
And I've learned so much. You got great guests. It's hard to follow Jamie. And Bobby. Those guys are awesome. It's kind of hard to follow them. But
they're the best.
Up to the task, right, Sabrina?
They are the best. They are the best. Good. Well, Sabrina, let's talk about what you're doing.
So, in addition to doing dashboards and helping people strategize with their virtual events, and really, I'm not an event planner, but I know how to do strategy, and I know how to do step-by-step things, but I also know how to, I came from a software development background, so I kind of know the tech part, and I'm also a trained interior designer, so I know the aesthetics and also the emotional subconscious feeling, right? So I mix, and a little bit of marketing, so I mix all of those together to really help people create experiences that are unforgettable. It could be just this, right? It could be a kind word. It could be so many things, but it has to be intentional.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever that experience, whatever you want to walk away with, it has to be intentional. And I learned this a long time ago when I did model homes. We wanted the person visiting the model home to leave with a talking point. Because when you're looking for a house or whatever, you're going to look at many of them. And after a while, they all sort of blend together. And so something has to differentiate yours, just like how as a business, something has to differentiate you from everybody else.
Sure.
And what is that thing? So every project we had, we would come up with these talking points. What do we want them to say when they leave here? And based on that talking point, we would design around that. So for example, we used a really teacups and saucers in a powder room. Now, scale, pattern, proportion, color, everything was correct from a design perspective. The theme was incorrect. So now what we wanted them to talk about was, remember that house with the teacups and saucers in the bathroom? So we deliberately wanted them to say that, because then we designed it so that they would pull their thoughts around the house, right? So being intentional about that experience, what do you want them to say when they leave? Mm-hmm. It's the same like we were taught with virtual events. What do we want them to feel and say when they left? Now, the event that the 3 of us attended, plus, so many people that I've met through that event, it was May, and I have never formed such close, far away relationships like I have in that event.
That's right. That's right.
And you go to an in-person event, you collect business cards, and you may or may not see them again. But this one was completely different. We're still all very connected. Mm-hmm. So that was a big silver lining,
Yeah, strategic partnerships. That's awesome.
Absolutely. It was perfect. Yeah.
So let's quickly talk about your projections and your plans for 2021.
So my plans for 2021 is continue doing this, but also to really reach out to help the people that are doing events figure out what is another stream of income. I always like to add a stream of income or two every year, right? And then test it out and see what works and then what can fit into that whole business model. So that's kind of where I'm adding a stream next year, just planning it now. And I'm not sure what I'm calling it, but I'm thinking Titans at the table.
Okay.
Not
Okay.
sure.
All right.
Um,
Right.
So, adding another stream, and that's what I want to help my clients do as well, is add another stream. What does that stream look like? How can we be strategic, like you said? How can we get other people to help us push that message out there, and we in turn help them? That's what Tika Talks is all about. We're sharing ideas, but we're also helping each other, because that's what we got.
We're running out of time here. So
All right.
Cindy Ray, what is your projection or your plans for 2021?
In this fast-paced world, I was just talking to my husband about this this morning when we were walking our dog around the block. Service is a dying art, and that's always what we've built our event planning business on, is service. First, foremost, and always listening to the client, being there for them, servicing their needs, being creative, bringing something new and exciting to the table, but most importantly, being available and being responsive in a very timely manner. And that's where our company is moving forward into 2021. God willing, we're going to gather again in person and be able to hug each other and party and have a great time. But until that time, we're going to be popping over here. We're going to be doing gift boxes. And we've got a few other little surprises coming up for 2021, pulling some rabbits out of our hats. But I think service is the key. And I think that people are thirsty for it and want it and need it. And that's where we're going to put our focus and our attention.
Awesome. Good. And we'll probably do some more strategic things down the road as well.
Absolutely.
So let's do this. Happy anniversary. Thank you. That is
happy
awesome.
anniversary. We're so happy. Here's
Thank
to the
you
next
so much.
25.
Yeah,
25.
25.
Yeah, 25 all over again.
There you go.
So before I have you leave, let's see. Again, we're giving away some things here. So drop it in the comments field, hashtag the 30. Hashtag the 30.
So go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was going to say pick, because we got two things that we need to give away beforehand. So Cindy Ray, I am going to ask you to pick one. Give me a number. Pick a number from 1 to 5.
Number 4.
Number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that person is going to win. Let's see. Full scope discount.
Woo!
Full scope discount. And that is none other than 1 through 4. That is Bernard McNeil.
Congratulations, Bernard.
Congratulations.
All right. Next one. Sabrina. Let's go through that again. 1 through 6. Pick a number. So Cindy Ray, pick 4. You can't pick 4.
Number 2.
Number 2. Let's see. That would be George Nobles.
All right.
So George, you have a
George.
1-hour sales consultation online with Jamie.
Awesome.
I will connect with you.
Love it.
I will connect with you and send you a message, both of you, after the show or first thing tomorrow. All right. So you guys have something to give away for us? No? Yes?
I do.
Okay.
I'm sure Cindy has something. So
real quick,
I have a journal that you can just download it and reflect on your life in 2020.
Okay.
It's free. Right. Anybody can download it.
Anyone can download it. All right.
And I'd love to give away 2 5-packs of Thought Pops, one for you and one for a gift for a friend.
All right, cool. Let's see. We got 2 here. So pick one of 2. I have Terry or I have, 3. Terry, Pam, or Courtney. Pick one. Cindy Ray?
I'll give to Pam. How's that? I've been
Okay, you'll give to Pam.
There we
Pam.
go.
All right,
Miss
Cindy
Pam,
Ray. Sabrina,
congratulations.
you have Terry or Courtney.
Terry.
All right. So make sure that you take that name down now.
Cindy Ray, you got to keep those names.
Oh, yeah, sure.
All right. Thank you guys so very much.
Thank you, Patrick.
Sabrina, you got
Thank
Terry.
you so much.
Keep up
And
the
Cindy
good
Ray,
work.
you have Pam, okay?
All right.
All right. Thank you guys very much.
Thank you.
Keep on keeping
Bye.
on.
Bye,
All right.
Cindy.
Bye-bye now.
Patrick.
Bye. Bye, Patrick.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Not a problem. Thank you for coming. All right. So, boy, this is a lot of fun. I am having a blast. Our 25th episode of the 30. Continue to join us. We are going to be here. Let's see. We have 2 others coming up. I am missing one person. Chuck is coming on up. Let's see here. I'm missing one of my guests, but I'm going to bring Chuck up. Chuck, are you ready? All right, let's bring Chuck up. And Chuck, we are going to have a little fun here.
Yeah.
Hey, Chuck.
Here I am.
Welcome.
How's it going? Can you hear me all right?
I can hear you. Can you
Okay,
hear me?
perfect. Yeah, absolutely. So thank you for the invite. Here we are.
All right. Tell us who you are, Chuck.
So I'm Chuck Wojcik. I'm one of the partners at Full Service Events. We were a live and in-person event company, like so many of us have been, and we had to make a pivot. And so we've been doing virtual since about July, and have had some amazing, engaging events, and are still on a roll. In fact, next week on Tuesday, I'll be doing a large shopping center's Christmas tree lighting for them. So we're going to be stringing that out to the local. And then my local city, I did their official tree lighting. We did that one pre-recorded, and that one's going to air on Saturday as well. So we've also done an additional pivot of one of the products that we used to offer, and that's taking some engagement activities online that we can bring into different events.
Awesome. So you started off in person.
Yep.
You had to make a pivot, and so far so good. So what type of who's your typical client, your right fit client for online, Chuck?
Well, our right fit client online is a lot of corporate clients that are having end of year sales meetings or sales kickoffs. We've done a few fundraisers, and we've had a lot of success with 3-day summits. We've used the formula that works to make 3 days in Zoom not feel as terrible as it first sounds, by setting expectations and helping to manage the way it goes. So our ideal client is someone who really is focused on customer engagement, really wants to fill that gap of people who are missing out on content, connection, and community, and someone who enjoys having fun. I don't want to work with people who don't want to have fun.
Awesome. And I've learned so much from you, because you are so giving of your gifts and talent in the community, in our virtual community. And anyone can ask you anything about some tech question that none of us know about, and we get a response. So we've all learned from your expertise. So thank you so very much, Chuck.
Thank you. Thank you. You know, I'm in a unique position in that what has brought me up to this point has uniquely prepared me for this pandemic that we're in. Right. Back in 20 years ago, when I first got out of college, I was in charge of editing for video homeschool.
Oh, wow.
So training teachers how to interact with the camera and teach distance learning students, and then how to edit and get the pacing and the feel down, so that people who are remote viewing feel like they're a part of the classroom. And who knew after all these years that would become a valuable talent in the future.
Now it's paying off for you, right?
It's paying off. Yeah. And another unique talent set that I've had is I haven't had to be boxed in to one label. I have the experience with lighting, with sound, with video editing, and with customer service. I was trained in customer service by the best in the world. I used former Disney cast member here.
Oh, geez. Okay. No wonder you and Ella.
Oh, we get along
connect.
famously. Yes, absolutely.
Now, are you in your studio now, Chuck?
So I'm in my studio, but I'm just in a quick little setup I did just for this event, because I wanted to showcase some of our 2 new products for you, if that would be all right.
Okay, quickly, if you can, show us what you got there, because I'm excited about it. I'm one of those undercover geeks, I guess.
Sure. Well, there's 2 things that we're doing now. And the very first one, hold on, let me go over here and switch. The very first one that we're going to be doing is online virtual escape rooms. So let me just go ahead and play through this here. So the ability for people to join us online, we can pop into a large group and divide into breakout rooms and allow your event attendees to play these online virtual escape rooms.
Wow.
So it's really a lot of fun. We're kind of so we're kind of super excited to be able to do that for these people and to let them go through, type in, you see here, they can type in the locks, and we can get a screenshot with them afterwards to see which team had the winning time. So that's a lot of fun.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So that's one of the things. And then the second thing that we're offering to kind of spice up, especially holiday parties right now, and that is let me switch screens here. That is going to be something that we saw someone else do, and we liked it so much we decided to start offering it for ourselves, and that is the ability to play music video bingo.
Oh,
so we have the ability to play music videos with the names up at the top, have us, over in the corner, have a lot of fun, and then have the bingo card tested out. So they can check and see if they had a bingo. Hold on. Right here. Nope, no bingo there. So anyway, so that's kind of what
Chuck,
we're working on right here.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so that's one of our newest things that I like to get people involved. I like to get people engaged, and we've gotten had a lot of fun with tech. We're always investing in what we can do, and I don't have enough people here to be able to set up. But this type of setup that you have here with the 2 boxes side by side, I'm actually able to do it in a Zoom meeting.
Okay.
With I've had it up to 5 people. Utilizing just my tools. So
we got to bring you onto StreamYard, Chuck.
What's that?
Got to convert you to StreamYard.
No. Chuck uses only hardware tools.
Okay.
I have had bad experience with software.
Okay.
And the eCams and the StreamYards and the Wirecasts and the vMix. We've opted to go a different route, and we're getting the broadcast hardware to do it, and that allows us to scale a lot bigger.
Now,
with stuff,
when you talk about scaling, and we're going to bring it to our end here shortly. So you are in California.
I am.
And are your clients only in California, or in Cali, or are they all over the country?
Not at all. And here's the interesting thing. I'm going to be really quick with this. Real quick, we did 2 corporate events. Playback for all media and slides and videos and everything was handled at my studio here in California by my team. The camera crew was on location in New York, and another event on location in Miami. And due to family circumstances and everything, I directed the entire show from Vermont while I was there. So now that, of course, that all requires capable internet, but I was very privileged to have that. And then we did another one with 3 days with the host in Australia.
Wow.
So we've been doing them all over. And we have a studio here. So we've had a couple clients where they will fly their host or the CEO or someone here to the studio. And we have a very nice Hilton right up the road. And then all the other attendees and stuff will be wherever they are. Okay. And that gives us the most flexibility.
Sure.
But no, we've had it before with just people all over or just an MC here in the studio. So yeah, location independent. That's the beauty of it. Just
very
completely
nice.
Location independent.
Chuck, if someone wants to use your services, how can they reach you? If you want to just put it up there, or if you want to drop it in the chat, you can.
Yeah, sure. The easiest way is fullserviceevents.com. That's our website here. And let me see if I can get that up for you. But fullserviceevents.com. If you're interested more in the escape room aspect of it, that is ATG escape rooms. But yeah, we would be absolutely happy to hear from anyone that would like to talk to us. So there we go. This is fullserviceevents.com. Check out our website. There's a contact form down here at the bottom. Feel free to drop us a line there, and we'd be absolutely happy to hear from any of you.
Awesome. So fullservicesupport.com?
Full service events.
Fullserviceevents.com.
Yep.
Great.
Fullserviceevents.com. Don't forget that extra E in there.
Yep.
But that's us. And that's how we've managed to move forward in this crazy new world that we have now.
That we're in.
And we're always learning new things.
Sounds good, Chuck. Well, Chuck, thank you so very much. I know it was a brief time. Thank you. We'll have you come back for a whole half an hour. Then you can show us some of your gadgets.
Oh yeah. I'll have the toys hooked up, and we'll do some crazy stuff at that point.
Awesome. All right, Chuck. I'm sure that I'll see your messages and everything in the community. So thank you very much again.
Absolutely, yeah. And I'll be sharing what I did for the tree lighting with the community probably on Saturday after it airs locally. So probably Saturday or Sunday.
Great. All right. Thanks again, Chuck. Say it to the boys, okay?
All right. Definitely will. Thank you so much.
All right. Bye-bye now. So our second to last guest was Chuck, and I'm always amazed in terms of what he can do. So that's just a sample of what Chuck does. He is a wealth of information, great resource. So make sure that if your business or organization needs some help, he's there to help. All right, so let's introduce our next guest. I'm going to allow him to introduce himself. This is our final guest. Again, I still have some stuff to give away. I have our cup, and I also am going to give away a folio, all right, with the Jackman Group. So drop it in the comments field, the 30, hashtag the 30. Hey, welcome, Pastor B.
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
I am doing good. How about yourself?
I'm doing well. I just feel like I have nothing to offer after hearing all of the guests come through, and they had all these great gadgets and ideas and businesses that are doing great. And I'm like, geez, here I come with, here comes the boring guy now. So
the boring guy. Well, you have the best of every, you have the best that we need, and that's the word.
Yeah. No pressure at all. No pressure at all. Congratulations, Patrick.
Thank you so very much. It's been a long time, but you know what we've endured, and you've been there with us all along. So thank you.
Thank you for giving us an outlet on Thursdays, giving us some information that has been valuable. I've tuned in quite often everything from the entrepreneurial help that you offered, as well as I remember listening and watching in my car one night to the gentleman, Bobby. I believe that's the guy with the full sports scope.
That's Bobby that you won.
Yeah, I remember listening. I was in between during COVID. I was in between ordering a meal and picking it up, and I said, Patrick was on. Let me check him out. So I remember watching that night.
Yeah, and you won his discount, so that's perfect.
It worked out. See, it pays to do what I do sometimes. It's called favor.
Favor. So introduce yourself to our viewers who don't know you. Of course, you're widely known, especially now online.
I'm sure that I'm not that well known. But my name is Bernard McNeil, and I'm the pastor of New Life Fellowship Church in Rochester, New York. And I happen to be Patrick Jackman, Elder Patrick Jackman's pastor. And he doesn't cause many problems most of the time, so he's not on my bad list.
Sometimes I don't cause problems, but sometimes I do.
That's why we do what we do. Keeps me busy.
So let's talk about Pastor B. How have you pivoted as a pastor and the church as a whole with COVID, going from in person to online during this time? Because I know we all had to do some form of pivoting, right? So how have you done it?
Well, we've done it with a lot of help, with a lot of collective alliances that I think have been developed over these last several months in our community, as well as within the church itself. So we pulled together as many people as we could find who had expertise in that kind of transition of going from in person to an online format. And then along the way, we made sure to ask for help, for those that were doing online services prior to the virus hitting all of us, as well as developing the skill sets ourselves, tapping folks that may have had experience and maybe some that didn't, to try to really embrace the opportunity to grow. So initially it felt like it happened to us, but after a while I felt like we began to navigate through it and develop some real strategies that allowed us to still be effective in staying together as a church community, reaching out beyond the normal seat that we had gotten used to as far as the people that would sit in the pews. Now we also began to think about them as well as those that we might be able to reach that might not live in the city. They might live outside of Rochester. So it broadened our scope. It broadened our views as far as what could we potentially do in the future that we are learning now the basics of, that were going to be important as we move forward. So it's been a great learning experience. It is nothing that you learn how to do in seminary, or that you learn how to do, I don't know, in any walk of life. I think all of us have just pulled all of our experiences together and just kind of come through it together. And I feel very blessed and fortunate to have gotten this far, and I believe we're in good shape so far. So
what's next? What's next for you, Pastor Tina, and the church as a whole?
Well, for our family, I believe that first of all, for us to continue to, find ways to embrace this opportunity as an opportunity to continue to grow closer together. Remember what's most important about our relationship as a family. Making sure we use this time that we have now, that we may not have this opportunity again, where we've actually slowed down and we can begin to embrace the chances to kind of get to know each other and develop some new things that we do and create as a family first. As a church, I'm looking forward actually to looking at new ways to expand our reach, expand in our efforts to continue to serve our community, either just as our church alone, as well as building new alliances within the community of Rochester, so that we can meet the needs of the community that we've been placed in. continue to serve the folks that are able to come in person, but realizing now that this has created an entirely different type of understanding of what church is to not only us who we would say that do it, as well as those who join. It used to be thought that you'd only think of being in the building as attending a real service, but that's not really the case any longer. And our perspective as pastors had to change to the point where we begin to embrace everyone inside and outside, and then take responsibility for their nurturing, their teaching, their everything that we would offer to those who are able to attend in the building needs to be offered to those who are online as well. So I'm looking forward to embracing that opportunity in 2021.
Awesome. So that is your plan for 2021, more embracing of the online presence?
Yes, it would probably be considered more of a hybrid approach where not neglecting anything in person, but also looking at everything that's online as an opportunity to connect, making sure that if there are needs or that need to be met from those that are joining us online, that we offer the same opportunities to them that we offer to those that are in the building.
Awesome.
Yeah.
How do you see 2021 playing out overall? What projections do you have for 2021?
I think it's going to be fast paced. And I mean that by, it seems that by the time we all begin to come out of the season that we're in now, the time that we're in now, it seems like it's going to be done in phases. So being able to be flexible, being able to adapt quickly and not become married to old processes that may not be needed in the transition will be very important. I think anticipating what is going to happen is going to be very, very important. Having a plan A, B, and C that you may need, and all of the details that go along with that, and then being willing to drop A to get to B when the situation demands it. So I think we should have learned something in this season that will help us in 21 that will allow us to continue to be constantly moving, as opposed to kind of becoming more of a hunkered down organization where it was like, well, this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to be. I think who we're going to be will continue to evolve. And a lot of that evolution will happen in 21.
Awesome. Great. So thank you so very much. Now, last but not least, there is a rumor going around that you may be singing on Sunday because you are doing online.
Wow.
Is that true? That you'll be doing praise and worship?
That was a rumor that I started, and since I started it, I'm stopping it right now. So since that rumor is just squashed, maybe if the house was going to be packed, there was only one time I considered that maybe this would be my opportunity to sing, and that was when we were blessed to have Fred Hammond in the house, and it was packed, standing room only. I said this would be my night to do it, but I can't see myself coming out, and singing, and not all of the people be there to be able to hear it. So
we can all watch it online. It's okay.
Yeah, but some things are just not the same.
It's not the same. All right. So I guess that's not the right rumor then. Or, okay.
Yeah. That I don't know. I know where you heard it from, but now you've heard it differently.
Okay. All right, Pastor B. Thank you so very much. Say hi to Pastor Tina.
I will. Same to Steph. Thank you so much. Congratulations. We're so proud of you. I'm glad to see you working so hard, which is what you always do. I always catch you working.
I'm always working, Pastor B.
I know. I'm always surprised when I catch you working.
When you catch me working. Oh, gosh. All right. Thank you, sir.
Hey, thank you. Have a good one.
All right, bye-bye now. Okay, so that is the 30. That wraps it up, guys. This was an awesome time. Our 25th episode. That was Pastor Bernard, our senior pastor. And you also saw, in terms of our guest, Bobby from Full Scope Sports in Georgia, Jamie from Evolve Business, and Tika from Tika Talks, Cindy Ray from C Ray Thought Pops, and of course Chuck from doing his piece, and he's going to drop his information in the chat. But everyone is going to put their information in the chat so that if you have any questions, you can actually look at their information and contact them directly. So I want to thank you. I want to thank you if this was your very first time watching the 30. We are here every Thursday from 7:30 Eastern Time, 30 minutes of interviews where we'll interview various guests, whether it's on leadership, business, community, personal or professional development. That's what we do every Thursday. We stream live on Facebook as well as on YouTube. Check out this Tuesday. This Tuesday is our next Lunch and Learn. And we do this every other Tuesday from 12 noon to 1 p.m. Go ahead, and I'll put this also in the comments field, but you want to make sure that you reserve your seat. This is for leaders and professionals. And what we do is that we take a comment. It's all about, well, what we do is take a topic, I should say. It's all about connection, development, and inspiration. So we want to make sure leaders and professionals have an avenue or forum where we all can get together, learn from each other, connect with each other, and always, always, always have something that we can talk about. So that's coming Tuesday, December 8th, and we'll be doing this every other Tuesday, 1 hour online from 12 to 1 p.m. Lunch and Learn, and that's Eastern Time. That's about it, folks. Remember, the 30 has been brought to you by C. Gray's Thought Pops and craystoughtpops.com. Cindy Ray, you can contact her via your phone or via the web and email, and tell her that you heard it right here on the 30. So thank you so very much. 25. Let's do it another 25 episodes. Hey, let's do it up. Until then, be safe. Make sure that you and your family are safe. Wear a mask. Wash your hands and social distance. We want to make sure that we see you in 2021. So be safe. May God bless you, and may God bless your